Once in the peaceful town of San Diego, there lived a man named Ronald Gladden. He was just an ordinary solar contractor living a simple life. Little did he know that his life was about to take a terrifying turn. One day, Ronald received a letter in the mail telling him to come for jury duty. It looked official, like any other summons. But this ordinary paper would lead him into a world of unimaginable horror. Inside the courtroom, things were not as they seemed. The judges, lawyers, and the other jurors were all pretending. They were actors in a sinister play, and Ronald was the unsuspecting lead. The trial seemed real, but it was all part of a twisted game. The accused person looked terrifying, and the crimes they were accused of were horrifying. Ronald felt uneasy, but he couldn't figure out why. As the trial went on, strange things started to happen. Ronald felt like he was being watched, and the shadows seemed to move on their own, whispering secrets he couldn't understand. Every minute in that courtroom felt like an eternity of fear. Ronald's dreams turned into nightmares, mixing up reality and fantasy. He felt trapped and alone, surrounded by a web of deceit. In a terrifying moment, everything becomes clear. Ronald realizes the truth behind this wicked plot. The people he thought were pretending were actually otherworldly beings, hungry for his soul. The actors' disguises fall apart, revealing their true demonic forms. Ronald is surrounded by creatures from beyond, craving to take him to a dark and sinister place. Ronald must fight for his life, summoning all his strength and bravery to escape this malevolent nightmare. The horrors he faced in those 8 minutes would stay with him forever. But was it all just a bad dream, a product of stress and fear? Or could it be something far more sinister, an ancient evil that preys on innocent souls, using their deepest fears against them? Beware, for in the darkest corners of reality, there are nightmares that lie just beyond perception. What is real and what is an illusion may never be known. As the clock ticks down, Ronald's heart pounds in his chest. With a burst of courage, he confronts the dark entities, refusing to be their victim. "This is not real," he shouts, mustering all his strength. "I won't be a part of your wicked game." Surprised by his resistance, the malevolent beings begin to fade, their illusions shattering like glass. The walls of the cursed courthouse tremble as the nightmare unravels, releasing Ronald from its clutches. A blinding light engulfs Ronald, washing away the horrors he endured. He finds himself back in his own bedroom, safe and sound. Ronald awakens drenched in cold sweat, his heart still racing from the terrifying ordeal. Relief washes over him as he realizes it was all just a bad dream. He glances at the clock and it shows the exact same time in the nightmare. 8 minutes. 8 minutes. It was all a figment of his imagination. The courthouse, the dark entities, the sinister trial, all of it fading like a distant memory. As Ronald settles back into his bed, he chuckles nervously. Dismissing the lingering fear, he knows now that sometimes the mind can play tricks, conjuring the most chilling illusions. Remember, dear viewers, that our fears can manifest in haunting ways, even when we are most vulnerable. But rest assured, for in the light of day, the terrors of the night are mere shadows. Thank you so much for listening to this horror story. I can't wait to see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.